Alright, we are recording now, so that's very good. Yeah, so let's let's look what the market is. There's a lot of like questions now regarding this, regarding the market and what's about to happen. So there are a couple of things I want to dive into. First, I'm going to go to the daily. I'm sorry for these lines. Something messed up on my trading view where it messed up the daily and the weekly, and it puts them together for some reason. But I'm gonna have to fix. Just ignore it for now. But focus on EMAs. So right now is the battle of the EMA 200. Okay. Yes, with this low, I did a tweet. I was saying, look, man, if we cannot like close above it, then we're gonna look further down. So I'm gonna have to open the weekly. This is what I mean. Let me see if I can fix this. Week. Okay, let me rectangle the because I'm a little bit autistic in this. Let me do this and then have it on, not on a daily. There you go. Yeah, so because this was heavy support, right? So what happened here? We went back to previous yearly highs from December, the February highs, as you can see, and we are using that as support. Okay, if we broke, or we can still break it, let's say we do, then we have no other support than 99.98k. Yes, there is 102k at the monthly 10. That's still there, but if I look at a weekly structure, then you would see this is the level to look at. And then yes, if you go further down, because this would be like your macro midline, then yeah, you're looking at these lows. This weekly close from November 24, 89k to 93k, right? You break that, then we're gonna go back to that war, with the Iran war, right? Back to those lows. But as of now, we are holding, man. This is a strong bounce, but there's still a lot of work to do. Let's see if I can hide this. Let's see, hide. Man, yeah, there you go, hide. You see this? This is the EMAs that I'm looking at, right? So the first closure above is 110. That's number. I would say 111 even to be completely out of the boots. Next one is 114. Like I want to see a closure above these two weekly EMAs before I even can say, hey, yeah, we are ultimately back. Yes, there will be people on Twitter saying like, oh my God, I got a bottom. You guys suck. I told you this. I told you that. Look, I understand, right? You know, and nobody was saying like, oh, 100% sure we're gonna go to zero. No. But if you're under the weekly 10 and the weekly 21, right? I cannot sit here and say like, yeah, things are super bullish, guys, right? I have to be cautious. But if we can, close above these two EMAs, then yeah, we are back in the race. No, you're not like really like missing out or anything. Like you're just being cautious, which we should do. Otherwise, it's gonna hit you very hard in the bear market. When we have a downturn, you're gonna be still like you cannot always be against the trend. Sometimes there's a downtrend, right? Don't fight it. But right now, this is still a squeeze down until proven otherwise, and 112 to 114 should be recovered. But I want to be hopeful, right? Like this support is kind of good to be holding. Not only these two yearly highs, or like I would say the yearly high and then like this January high back to May highs, all of this became support, which is not bad. So nothing, no price structure is broken yet. If I look at the RSI, we did break the bullish control zone, but like I said, this can also bounce from the mid zone, which would be bullish. Okay, which would trap the bears actually, because the bears have control until they take it under 40s. Until now, nobody has control. Like there's no bulls or bears have control right now because it's in the mid zone. That's why you see this volatility right now and BBWP coiling up because there is no direction, right? Up or down, it's in the middle. So who's gonna take it, right? This is the time for bulls to step in. This is the time. If they're gonna do it now, then dude, we're gonna go lower until there's demand again. MACD wise, yeah, I'm gonna say how it is. Yeah, MACD, there's nothing really to be bullish about here, right? As of now, again, can change. But we had a cross back in August, played out, right? If you can get above 119k, things are changing, right? Let's see if there's any. There's also no bullish ever. MACD wise, it's still pretty bad. There's nothing here that's positive as of now, unless you recapture 119k or you get above all-time highs, like above 126, MACD wise. Stoke RSI, I would say this one is not overcooked, so I mean at least that's good, right? So there's a lot of room to go to all-time highs on the Stochc RSI. And then we have the BBWP, which is the most important one that I showed, right? This one flashed again. When I saw this, I had to update on Twitter, right? This is a big deal. This doesn't happen often. This happens what? This happens like once, like this is 4 times in the last 2-3 years now. So let me show you what actually happens on all those occasions. So this means that volatility is at the lows. The last time that happened was back in April 24. Also these lows too, when we had that expansion to the upside. But man, 4 bars is actually like a big deal. You have always big expansions before that happen. So here we had this move from 72 all the way down to 48. But look what happened after. We had this expansion up. You see this? Then we went sideways, another boom, down. So far it gave us down first and then huge expansion up. Is it gonna happen again this time? I have no idea. We will see. But these are the observations that I did according to the BBWP. So volatility is really tight right now, and it's gonna blow. Like something is gonna blow up, right? Regarding price direction, it's gonna happen soon. Even I think as close as beginning of next week. It's gonna be a very explosive week. So that's the weekly done. So again, bullish closure above 112, 114 would be amazing, or at least 110.8. That would be a very nice closure. Yeah, that would actually save the day. Daily though, daily is different. So the daily actually is looking at the bulls, looks a little bit more strong than on the weekly. Man, these lines are really messy, man. Sorry for this. It's not my intention. I don't know why this is fucking up for me. Let me just get rid of this one. Yeah, so you can see here the daily 200. Okay, this is the 200 that for me, is very important on the daily. You want to close above it. You want to close above this daily 200 and then get yourself up above the midline, above 112, 114. Literally same as the weekly, man. There's not much difference, right? On here on the daily 10, that's like 111.2. Daily 21 is like 113.3. The things that could happen if we get above, you can get a fresh squeeze. That would be bullish. You would get a fresh daily squeeze on Bitcoin, which would take you back to, yeah, all-time highs. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, we'll take you back to all-time highs. Yeah, you would have enough juice to do that. But again, you're not out of the woods. First, we need to have a weekly close, sorry, daily close above the daily 200. And then there's still some work to do because again, this is all empty, right? There's just empty. I mean, I can make like a mid zone here, which I think what that line was, but I'm gonna have to redo this chart. So I'm gonna use this candle close from June 10th, right there. So there you go. You see some confluence. So above 110k. Yeah. And then of course you have the next zone. If I remove the EMAs, you have the next zone, and then all these small little zones that you have. You don't have to make so many zones. I think I had a different chart somewhere, but I'm gonna have to redo this because this is just too many, and I think something messed up here. But you guys get the picture, right? You get the picture. Just use the EMAs. If I look at like daily RSI, yeah, it's nice. So daily RSI was in the bearish control zone for the first time since September 25th, and we are slowly getting back up. There's no bullish divergence in sight, unfortunately, but we are getting above. So we are at a stage where you can see some upside, right? But what we don't want to see, we don't want to see a lower high, right? Or like a double top, right? Something like this. Or we get rejected here will be bearish, by the way. Like reject at the midline at 113. So at a daily 21, man, that would give you like another lower high, and that can give some weird, lower like that would give the argument for like a downtrend, bear market downtrend started, right? So, and we don't want that, so we want this to continue and break these highs again. So that's regarding the RSI. We have MACD that's trying to turn bullish here, but still some ways to go. Again, you guys see, right? 110.5. As long as you don't capture that, this thing is still gonna be down. That's why I said, man, those EMAs, don't ignore them, man. Like, because if we recover the 110, Sorry, 111-ish. You also gonna turn green on the MACD, which is bullish, man. Like normies, like normal people, they use these indicators and they get bullish and they buy, you know. So that's good. But right now there's a huge fight going on. You can see that on price. You just saw this little wick. It's all price action right now. It's very far. What I also like, honestly, is the Stokes. Man, the Stokes are fully reset. So that's good. It's very good. It's fueling for a move. So if you're gonna short here, I don't think the risk is there. Um, like if you're gonna short, this is not the time. Honestly, I would look for a rejection around these levels, or 112 or 114 or that midline, because I think this has a at least if it's gonna be like a relief bounce all the way up to the EMAs. Yeah, and see if shorts get trapped. But we're gonna have some issues at 110 first. But hey man, if we close above the midline, this is gonna squeeze and it's gonna suck for shorts, man. Like daily squeezes are very powerful, so don't underestimate. And then we have BBWP also here. Yeah, everything is tightening up, man. Everything's tightening up, even on the daily. So that's Bitcoin for now. Let's check the dominance. Let's see, dominance. Yeah, I mean we already analyzed this, right? Yeah, this looks bullish too. Bitcoin dominance looks bullish. Wait, why is Ethereum here? Whatever. Yeah, so on the daily you are above EMAs. Yeah, this is gonna be a violent Bitcoin move. Yeah, this is gonna spike up to 61. I think it's gonna be really short though. I don't think this is gonna be a sustainable like long-term move up because alts got wrecked, right? So alts have a lot to recover. Alts have a lot to recover. So I think we're gonna see a Bitcoin move first, some sort of like rejection maybe from this wick, and then we like make a lower high and we got down. This is only if Bitcoin can of course like regain their his EMAs. We have also ETH against Bitcoin, which again, by the way, is also a good sign for alts, man. Uh, ETH against Bitcoin is not bearish. Like it's above the EMAs. It's above the weekly 10 and weekly 21, which is not bad. Plus, you can say this is a higher low, right? So it's not bad. Like I said, the real alt season, or I would say, I don't want to even call it alt season. I would say like the liquidity shift from Bitcoin to alts will happen when we have the weekly 10 squeezing over or crossing over the weekly 200 and you see a price closure above the weekly 200. That's when real action is going to happen. That's when alts are going to go nuts. I think then that's when Ethereum is going to go up to 5k plus if you have those targets, right? Something like this. But unless you're under the weekly, because right now you're trapped under the weekly 200 for 2 years now, almost 3 years and counting, right? Look what happened when you were above those weekly 200s, man. You went ballistic, man. Like ballistic, man. You went like 196% up, and this is against Bitcoin, by the way. This is priced against Bitcoin. So imagine the dollar price, right? So this is a total trade against Bitcoin. Again, like I said, unless as long as you're under the weekly 200s, alts overall are still not gonna perform until you can again recapture the weekly 200s. If you want to see proof, if you're like, this guy is, dude, look at the performance when you're above the weekly 200, man. Like 112% performance. Again, this is priced against Bitcoin. So this was a crazy alt season, right? Back in 21. So we are, I guess, alt-wise pretty early, but again, the only thing I would say, like these metrics don't work that much anymore because most price action happened on chain, and this doesn't count anything on chain. This counts everything only on CoinMarketCap, right? But again, this is the only thing I have right now to analyze it, so it is what it is. We also have the dollar. I saw some tweets about it, but again, the dollar is, I wouldn't say like it cannot go up right now, but it has some work to do too. This looked like a weekly squeeze, but it's being pushed back right now. Plus, if it is gonna squeeze, then it's gonna be 101.6. But with rate cuts coming in, I don't see why dollar would go up with rate cuts coming in. I mean, what's the point? People are gonna uh, put the money out of the bank instead of in, because the rates are gonna be lower, right? So like, I don't know what the point is. So people are gonna reinvest in S&P that's been going up and up and up. But we have a weird president that just tweets shit, and that has effect on the markets. The other worrying thing, I guess, is the USDT dominance. I know you guys like this one, but this one is also very important because look, you are about to squeeze above the weekly 200 EMA. If we get a rejection here, then that means traders are not fearful anymore, and they're gonna put their money out of USDT and back in alts, right, or whatever. But man, this is really, 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 yeah, really crazy, man. People are getting back in, well, got back in USDT, but let's see if this rejection is real. Okay, we don't want this to squeeze up. We want this to get rejected and go down again. So okay, so let's see. Crypto stablecoins. I mean, of course, stablecoins are very dominant. Let me go to Ethereum. Yeah. First, let me see if there's any questions. Let's see. Best case scenario. Yeah, I know, Gaba. Yeah, above the 21 would be the best case scenario, or even reject from 21. But yeah, I mean the bounce looks. I mean, it looks decent. I wouldn't say like the best, but looks looks decent. Looks decent. Let me see. Ethereum. Well, I know what you mean. Well, it's gonna look very strong if it is above the weekly 21, which is not the case right now. I mean, same thing for ETH. I mean, ETH looks a little bit better than Bitcoin because ETH already recovered its weekly 21, and Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin didn't. So ETH looks a lot stronger, I would say, but still under the weekly 10. So this still can get squeezed downwards. But again, if it can get above 4K, 4.1, ETH's gonna look very strong again. If I would look at this RSI wise, I mean, yeah, you are losing the bullish control zone, but it's not like the bears aren't control or whatever. Like bears have a lot of stuff to do for this to, come back up. Sorry, I mean, no, I mean, bears have a lot of work to do for them to get this back to levels from April 25th. Uh, so yeah, ETH is also trying to reclaim. MACD wise, yeah, MACD wise doesn't look good, right? So MACD wise, we had our confirmation that things are about to go down, but again, because this is very Bitcoin driven and everything goes up when Bitcoin goes up, this can get invalidated if we get above 4.1, 4001, 151. Yeah, so that's the condition of ETH right now. Stoke RSI also, I mean, this needed a reset anyways. Like this was a very parabolic move from that April. It went up what, like 240%? That's crazy. So it's good that it had a good reset. So that's fine, to be honest. Um, let's see if this one had BBWP. Yeah, look at that, man. Lowest BBWP, lowest BBWP since October 24, man. So this one has volatility incoming as well. If we go to the daily, yeah, so daily, oh, look at that, beautiful. Daily 10 got hit and rejected for now. Same thing for Bitcoin. As Bitcoin mean, daily 200 got defended. Needs to close above, yeah, 4.1 would be perfect, and then we get a squeeze and a cross at the same time, and we can get back to the highs. So actually, ETH doesn't look bad, man. ETH looks strong. Yeah, ETH looks actually pretty strong here. If I look at RSI on the daily, yeah, look at that, man. ETH is has bullish divergence. Oh wow, yeah, it does. Nice. Yeah, from this low, yeah, to this wick. Look at that, beautiful. Look at that, guys. Bullish divergence on ETH. Nice. Let's see if it plays out though, right? Let's see if it plays out. Uh, long way to go, man. Above 60. That would mean 4.3, 4.5. Should have room for that, but it has to close above the daily 10 first. But this is real bullish divergence on ETH. That's nice. And we have Stokes as well. Look at that, man. Stokes looking to curl back up. Nice. Um, BWP. Yeah, ETH, honestly, ETH looks better than I expected, man. ETH looks good. Yeah, ETH looks good. Still need a closure of the weekly 10, but I see nothing here. Like, I see a higher low here. So, yeah, ETH looks decent. It's just Bitcoin needs to get his shit together, man. Yeah. So let's maybe go through some alts. I know not many people are showed up because it's Sunday, man. What do they think to stream on a Sunday? Yeah, it's what it is. It doesn't matter. It's about the recording anyways. Look at Clearpool, by the way, up 14%, man. I think I posted that today in the Serious Charts idea. Also, look at these meme coins, by the way, man. I'm gonna look at meme coins because I'm telling you guys, for the people that are here, the opportunity right now are in strong meme coins, man. They're all bottoms almost. So I'm gonna look at those. Let me see. Yo, Eminem, Gaba, Harry, Spam, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I know we have little small group right now. Yo, what's up, Grass? By the way, look at these memes that I wanted to show. Look at Pepe Coin, all the way to the bottom. Look, Fart Coin back at 38 cents. Wow. Wow. Whiff back at the lows from April. Dogecoin back at the weekly 200. Shiba, look at that. It broke multi-month lows. Incredible. These coins, like if the market does bounce back up, man, this is gonna be a huge opportunity because I know meme coins are gonna go first. Look at Popcat. I'm telling you, man, Popcat is looking amazing. This is so easy to manage. This trade right here. I'm gonna also share it. This is a very easy trade, man. You buy here, stop loss under the lows from April and March, and try. Just honestly, just try. Just try. I mean, this thing is listed, I think, everywhere, right? This again, if you have huge a volume, and it's not that it doesn't have a community anymore. It still has a community. But man, the gains from this point, dude, you're buying like listing price almost. That's insane. Like the gains here back to like 60 cents. It's like 294%. But even back to these highs, it's 168. Back to this midline is like 112. Even back to here, like 57 to like an 80% gain. That's insane. What is this? Birds? No, this one is already. This one's pretty strong, by the way. Yeah, I mean this one lost a low. Same with this one, man. Look at this one, Brett. Weekly lows. Look at that. This is Here's where you can manage risk. It's a double bottom for now. Yeah, you get a buy here, put a stop loss underneath these candle closes. Wow, Nero. Damn, every meme coin, man, it's crazy. Even this one, Mew. This is like the cat coin. Look where it is. This one is listing lows. Crazy. The one thing you're gonna have to do is check if they have communities. But man, these are juicy lows, man, just to try. Yeah, the rest of these other meme coins I don't really know about. Oh, this one correct. Oh yeah, Mudeng. Wow, also sitting at some juicy lows. Of course, not all of these are gonna, of course, go. But man, some of them are looking really good. I mean, look at Andy, man. This one was shilled so hard. Look at Andy is sitting also at the lows, man, from April. This is insane. This has so much upside. Yeah, crazy, man. A lot of opportunities, but again, I understand, right? The fear is still here, so gonna have to be very cautious. Man, coins like CRV also, so everything is still in recovery mode. If I go to my research list, With BNB still healthy. I mean, Solana is holding the midline. Everything else is still recovering. I mean, look at Hyperliquid went all the way to $33. Wow. Hey, Harry, you're here, right? Like, I gave you a chart of Hyperliquid. I think it went to the targets. Not sure though. Yeah, it's also working on a daily squeeze. Wow, look at Tau. What a recovery from Tau, man. This is one of the most bullish charts out there. It's Tau. Yeah, crazy recovery. Amazing. Arbitrum. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like an entry. Optimism, man, this one looks dead, but still, this is so low risk, man. Optimism is so low risk right now, man. Such a low risk opportunity right now. Oh my god, even back up to like 83 cents, giving you like 100% gain. It's like the same price as where it lists, but the issue is with optimism, there's no narrative going for it, man. There's no narrative, so you may get stuck in this trade for a longer time, but man, if it goes, it's gonna blast off. It's crazy. Such low risk levels. Same with Aptos. Wow, Aptos got wrecked. Wow, my God, Aptos, man. Same thing. Back at prices from December 22. Yo, this is insane, man. Yo, Celestia is back at listing price? What? Wow, Fetch absolutely obliterated, man. Back at the lows that you didn't see since August 23, man. Let me just delete everything. Wow. You lost this candle close, man, from 2019. That's actually just insanity, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like this, like it's like we went through a bear market, man. Like altcoins literally are at lower than bear market lows, man. Yeah, this one is back at the bear market. Like from this point, it did what? It did like a hundred, like a 200, like 20x. It's back at the lows. I don't know. If you like this coin, then like I don't know how much lower you're gonna buy this for. Yeah. So same as I am in a bear market, I'm not gonna be bearish at these lows for these alts, man. This is pretty amazing. I mean, look. Same with Jupiter too. Back at these lows from April, from June, and every single time you touch this low, you had the bounce. Again, it's worth a try. This is your level, this candle, and then this is your little resistance on the weekly. That's beautiful. Also, very easy to manage risk. Like all these coins are sitting at levels where you can just manage your risk very easily, man. You buy here, stop loss underneath here, man. That's it, and you let it just do its thing. Wow, what a dump. Yeah, Mantle had a pullback. Ondo sitting at supports. Sai's not looking good. It broke this little uptrend that I had. Yeah, this thing is not looking good. I mean, lost support though. I mean, it still can hold this midline at 17 cents, but Sai it got rejected. Sui is, oh man, bounced from supports. How are the mid caps doing? I mean, IMX trying to hold up. Wow, injective at $8. Damn, I didn't know the alts were. I know they were damaged, but because I was so busy, so I couldn't really analyze all of them. And the altcoins are very damaged, man. Heavily damaged. Look at 80. What is this for price action, man? That's just this is disgusting. Wow, that's just disgusting. Yeah, but focus on the ones that are actually still alive and just bid on them, man. And because they are at levels where you can place easy stop losses. They're very low risk areas. I mean, Morpho is super bullish, but man, many of these coins have a long way to go, man. Zora is just a monster of a coin. But many look at Rose. I mean, Rose is dead. It's going like you can't even. It's looking disgusting. Looks absolutely disgusting, man. Clear pool. Damn, Joe is back at bear market levels where I bought them the first time. Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, this is bear market. We are in a bear market in altcoins, and the entry points here are incredible. Yeah, incredible price. Look at Metis. Metis is lower. If you guys remember, right, that call of Metis, it was higher 2 years ago than now. This one broke its lows. This coin is finished. Like as soon as you break like your lows from previous cycle, I mean you're done. I think it's holding its low. Dude, it's getting rejected from the previous low. That's so bearish. Man, this thing needs to get like I can be generous to it and do something like this. Yeah, this is the box thing because it's got but again, Metis has nothing going for it. Damn, this thing is looking so bad, man. Supra, not even worth to check. Yeah, alts you can choose to be honest. I mean, some of them are looking good though, but man, some of them are cooked, man. I think Cetus is still opportunity, man. Cetus on Sui. I think this is an entry. It's holding this kind of close, and every time you came back to this level back in July, I mean, look what happened next. And Sui is gonna stay relevant, and Cetus is the Uniswap of Sui, so it's gonna stay relevant for a long time. As long as the team doesn't fuck up. I know they went to that hack, but I think that's already fixed. Yeah, so I might pick up Cetus up again, man, for hopefully a second rally, and have an easy stop loss, like under this candle close, for example, and see where it takes me. Yeah, you have a couple more levels here to get above, but man, even Cetus is looking pretty juicy, man. But it's under some resistance. No button structure yet, by the way. Let me make that very clear. But on the daily, it's looking wants a squeeze while working on a squeeze. Yeah, I'm seeing opportunity, man. Yeah. Again, depends on Bitcoin, of course, but looks not that bad. So let's go back. No changes yet. Hey, what's up, Peanuts? Do you guys have any questions? Can you go over CPOL? Yeah, we'll go over CPOL. Bitcoin is in a bear cycle masked by the debasement trade. Debasement trade, you mean with the gold thing, you mean? Like that gold is yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, let me go with CPOL. There you go, CPOL. Yeah, again, CPOL is already up 15% even, but it's still a nice spot to buy, man. I mean, if you have a longer time horizon, it's at support. But I'm gonna have to redraw this. This is a very old chart of mine. No. I already started. No, this is new. No. This is still good. The issue here is, bro, like this thing is getting pressured downwards. It's under like two important EMAs and a weekly 21. You see that? Sorry, weekly 200. But if it's gonna go up, it's gonna retest this. So I'm almost 100% sure that's gonna be the level where it's gonna go, and then it's all rejected, or you go lower. But I don't think so. It's a good project. But yeah, weekly 200, man, for CPOL, the target for me. That's like 16 to 19 cents. And yeah, this can be entry, man. But again, as of now, it's 50% up, so this might get a pullback. And again, it's at resistance. On the daily, this is getting very close to the daily 10. See that? I think I shared this at 8 cents or 9 cents. But yeah, but CPOL as the fundamentals are also just very strong, man. RWA is gonna stay strong for a while. So CPOL is gonna be a good buy for the long term regardless. But again, it's still a coin, right? And it can still come down lower. It can come down to 7.3 cents. But CPOL is something I don't want to miss out anymore because I know very big influencers are behind this too. Yeah, like one of them was Shardy. She has like 700k followers. And I look at that, man. Like this thing went up like 9x. So there's some. Yo, what the hell is this coin? Wow, this coin is the opposite of everything, man. This coin is doing a Hail Mary, man. This coin is doing a Hail Mary. It's called H. You see, man, like not everything is doing bad, right? But we're just waiting for Bitcoin here. So let's see. Do you guys have any questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna keep it short. I mean, it's Sunday, right? So I I didn't expect everyone to show up. I'm really very thankful that you guys showed up for this stream, anyways. Guys, by the way, I made a big thread for a project from my friend. So if you guys can just give it a like, I would already appreciate it. It's called Arya. You guys know this already. It's my on-chain pick for this cycle, and I'm supporting him. So I made a little comparison thread for him. I would appreciate it. Yeah, for the rest, guys, if you have no like, do you guys have any questions? I mean, I already went through some alts. I went through Bitcoin ETH. I went through everything, I think. Let me go through the stocks just really quick. I know they're not open yet, but yeah, I mean stocks are looking not that bad too. And thanks for the like. Yeah, I think stocks are not looking that bad. They're weekly. Yeah, I mean, dude, like S&P is looking bullish as hell, man. Like above the weekly 10, above weekly 1. There's nothing here to fear about, man. Dow Jones looks bullish. FTSE looks bullish. Everything here looks bullish, man. Like I don't know the fear about some people. This is all bullish, man. I don't really see anything that's bearish. Let me check gold. Is gold cooked? Let me see if gold is done. Wow. The crazy thing is, when we talked about gold years ago, man. Years ago, I did a whole analysis on gold. You have to remember, man. These people that bought gold back in the back in like 2011, and they had to hold this whole period, man. This was a long period. This was how many days? Like just from this accumulation to this was like 6 years. You had to wait to break out of this and get your next move up, and you had to experience another downturn back in 22, and then man, in 3 years you had like a 170% return. That's crazy, man. That's good for gold. That's very good. Insane cup and handle too, man, and then go. Yeah, I mean, is it like oversold? Yeah, of course. Oh, nice. I had the thing here. Yeah, this is the highest RSI, 87 RSI. Is it the highest RSI ever? No. The highest RSI was back in 1979. Wow, this is the high. Wait, this is the highest RSI? No, wait, you had this one too, back in '06. '06 was higher. Okay, '06 was, I was wrong. '06. But that's it though, man. Yeah. Yeah, this one is not crazy oversold yet, but it can get crazier, but that's insane. I mean, MACD, stratosphere, man, stratosphere. And then Stoke, of course, very high. Let me check the weekly on this one. Oh wait, sorry, this was the weekly, man. This has so much price data, man, that you have like the weekly looks like a daily. Let me look at the monthly. Wow, this looks so bullish. Yeah, this is not bearish, man, by the way. People that are telling you, oh my god, I wouldn't advise to buy gold right now, but yo, monthly RSI is a 93, dude. Like, this is the monthly. Yo, is it high? No, okay, so in 1968, your RSI was 99, 1973 was 94, 1980 was 91. Damn, this is like the highest RSI since 1980. Damn, we're seeing some history here, man. That's crazy. Look at the MACD. It's up so much. Like, wow. Stoke, wow. This can go on for like another like 2 months. BBWP though is telling me this one wants to. To be honest, it's not telling me anything. I don't know where it's gonna end, but it has to correct. I I don't know if you can do leverage on gold, but man, this is gonna go higher because people are gonna try to short it, and they're gonna keep getting fucked, man. It's gonna go higher. I don't know how, like, what the blow top off is gonna be, but it's hard to say if this is the blow top off. I have no idea. This is all price discovery, man. I would say the daily can come down lower. Yeah, the daily can come down to like the daily 10 or daily 21 to cool off. Yeah, this one can come off to cool down, but then it's still bullish on the monthly. Damn, this is crazy, man. 3 months. Like, let me to the yearly. Look at the yearly for gold, man. This is insane candle for gold. This is history, man. History. This is what happens when the whole world is unstable, man. Unstable. This is what happens when you cannot trust like the fucking currency anymore, man. That you're holding because of an unstable government. This is what happens, man. Not saying it's bearish, just saying. And also, is this money gonna flow into Bitcoin? I don't know. People are saying that, but nobody can guarantee. I hope so. Hope some of this money goes back into. Let me, by the way, check something before I go, because I know we like to do this, right? And again, don't take this too serious, but so I just want to check. Damn, we are at fear. So we were at extreme fear yesterday. Extreme fear the last week. Cool. Okay, now we're in fear. Ah, that's why we have so low people right now watching the stream. Like I remember, like previous week we had more people than now. Um, yeah. But again, I don't know what's gonna happen next week. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen next week. With Trump in office, I have no fucking idea what can happen next week. Um, maybe we go down again. I have no idea. It's gonna be depending on Trump and the deal with China. I think that's gonna be a very, very, very big deal. There are also some other major events that are gonna happen. He's also talked with Russia and Ukraine, all that stuff. So we're gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see. This week is gonna be very, very, very volatile, man. That's what I can. Well, I cannot promise much, but looking at the BBWP, that's what I'm expecting. A lot of freaking volatility, which I love, right? But again, this is looking promising so far, but long way to go. Is this a weak bounce? I mean, it's a 2% bounce, so like it's okay. But look, I know what Kaba means, but you gotta remember this is a back above the day 200. Also, before I go, there's another coin I wanted to have a quick look at. It was called Pump. Let's see, Pump. This one was also doing crazy things. Oh, never mind. I thought this was pumping, man. Someone told me this was actually going up. Nah, nothing special though. Yeah, I think back to the 821, very possible. I know there are many degens behind this coin. Just want to have a look. Yeah. Okay. So for the people that are here, do you guys have any questions? Oh wait, some people said something. ETF total gets bigger, more than five. Oh yeah, you're right, man. 5 ETFs have filed. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. Hyperliquid ETF. Damn. Nice. Yeah, Solana ETF was approved. I shared that, right? Yeah, ARK. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I guess good to see, man. Hopefully this will affect price. Um, I think you can leverage trade gold now on BTCC. Really? Well, what's up with that, man? With long or shorting gold, man, that's not crypto, man. Like trading gold can make you poor, man. Like I'm telling you, I saw many people in the past, they got liquidated fast, man, with gold, man. So please watch out, man. Gold is not crypto. Just make sure you have the proper risk management. Market can be saved by 50. Yeah, yeah, it's true too, man. Yeah, we're gonna have rate cuts too. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how that's gonna play out. Yeah, Do you know Gaba when he's gonna speak again? I don't remember. I thought it was this week, I think. Oh yeah, October 29th. Oh wait, you already said it in the message. Of course, yeah, October 29th. Yeah, 50 rate cuts. Yeah, well, we'll have to see about that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So that's in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. Cool. Nice. Okay. Bitcoin still going as we speak. Good to see. Guys, I think that's it. I recorded for 50 minutes. I think that's the analysis done. Covered everything. Again, I appreciate you guys joining. I'm gonna stream Wednesday again, and for the people that joined a bit later, no worries, guys. I have it recorded, so I'm gonna upload it for you guys. Make sure to sign up for Wednesday. I'm doing a token research, and then we're gonna go over the markets. Um, and you guys can ask questions about charts. And yeah, like I said, please like share your charts in the Discord if you can, or share your opinion or whatever, so we can have a conversation going. And in the meantime, still working on it, but I'm also a bit busy. But yeah, hope you guys have a great weekend, and see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.